What if I told you that you were using cinematic mode on your iPhone all wrong? Most people will flip it to the cinematic mode on their iPhone, take a selfie video of themselves, post it on IG, and be amazed by that blurry background. But that's really just the most basic thing that you can do with this feature. Start out by using our first technique, which I call walking into focus. And I actually did it for the intro of this video. To do this technique, start with where you want to talk on camera. If you can, have someone help you so that you can use the rear camera, which will always be better than the front-facing camera. But if you can't, it's fine to use the selfie camera. Tap and hold on your face until the screen says AF lock. This will lock the focus to the distance where your face is, so even if you move out of frame, the focus won't change. Make sure that you have some sort of place marker for where you're going to stand, because if you don't get the right distance from your camera, you're going to be out of focus. For example, I have this line in the ground that I'm using as my place marker. Now all you do is start a further distance away from that marker and then walk up to it. This is a very simple attention-grabbing technique that you can use for your IG stories or even intros to your YouTube videos. You can even use this technique for B-roll for things like product videos. This next technique is called a rack focus. So you want to make sure that you have two subjects or objects at different distances from the camera. And so the person or object that you want to be the center of attention at first, you want to make sure that they're in focus. And you can simply do that by making sure you tap and hold on the person or object like this until it says AF lock. Now you know that that person is in focus. And then when you want to shift the center of attention to the next person or object, you're simply going to tap on that person or object and then it'll shift the focus like this. Did it work? I think it did. This is also a great storytelling technique. Here's a quick example.
Where are the keys? I gotta go. Oh, there they are.
We're simply using the focus hold and rack focus to help sell a scene.
Oh, there they are.
You can even use this technique for B-roll for things like product videos. This next one is what I call the product reveal. And unlike the first two where we were controlling the focus by tapping and holding on the screen, this time we're gonna rely on the autofocus. So right now the focus is on Rebecca's face and she's simply just gonna hold the basketball up in front of her and the focus is gonna shift to the basketball. Now this technique is really cool for short Instagram stories, short Instagram reels where you're trying to show off a product. You can also use this as a B-roll shot for your YouTube videos if it's a product-based video. Our last technique is not really a technique, but more of a filmmaking tip to really make cinematic mode look more cinematic, and that is to use cinematic lighting. I've talked a lot in other videos about how depth in your shot is a big part of what makes your videos cinematic. And using the cinematic camera mode is just one way to create that depth because it's giving you that blurry background. But lighting also creates depth by adding shape and contrast. Contrast between both the light and dark and also between color temperatures. And this shot of me right now is a great example of how lighting can create depth and make your image a lot more cinematic. I have two videos that will teach you guys how to light yourself in this way. In one video, I teach you how to use just one artificial light. And in the other video, I'm teaching you guys how to use only natural light. And if you apply those simple tips that I give in those videos, it's gonna help you distinguish your content from plenty others in your space. You can find the links to those videos in the show notes below. I hope that this video inspired you guys to use cinematic mode more creatively for your own video content. And if it did, please leave a like and a comment. This channel is all about helping you guys make better content. So if you want more videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.